I enjoy riding because there's a lot of freedom associated with riding a motorcycle. I ride a 1998 Harley Davidson Heritage Springer, which a lot of people refer to as the old man bike, which, by the way, is kind of my catchphrase or my name, so to speak, is I'm referred to as the old man. I started riding motorcycle in the late 1970s, and I did not belong to any motorcycle club or motorcycle group. I pretty much rode on my own. And when I learned of the Patriot Guard riders and what it is they do, I joined them. I like being a part of a group that supports our armed service people, and especially their families. The escort is usually procession from the church to the cemetery, and then there'll be another flag line that will be formed at the cemetery. The Patriot Guard does a lot more than just attending the funerals. They also have groups that visit people in hospitals, and they also support the families. So I like being a part of that. I've been on both sides of that line. So initially going into it, I viewed it as me standing there as a Patriot Guard member, showing support or respecting that family. But I'm one of the few people that's actually been on the other side and know what it's like to have them there. Yeah, which is greatly appreciated. Yeah. The two flags that are behind me, the one that's on your right is my son Kade's casket flag. My son, when he was killed in a motorcycle accident, he was 25 years old. Kade graduated from Honeywell Falls Lima School in 2004. He was always interested in joining the Marines. He was in the early enlistment program, and he went to boot camp in the summer of 2004, and upon graduation he was deployed to Fallujah, Iraq. He served 2 combat tours, and he returned home. And last year, coincidentally this time, it was a nice day out like it is today, and he took his motorcycle out for a ride and was tragically killed here locally on Clover Street, corner of Canfield Road, by an unattentive motorist driving a car. The day of the accident, I remember it quite well. Abe wanted to just simply go out for a ride. I remember him getting on his bike in the garage and telling me he'd be home in a little bit. Didn't tell me where he was going. He asked me to take the dogs for a walk, which I did, and he took off. And my wife and I decided, after bringing the dogs back, that it is a beautiful day. Maybe we should go out for a ride as well. So we took our short ride locally, just around this area. Came back to the house, and I took my jacket off and that, and I checked my cell phone, and I had a tremendous amount of voicemails and missed calls. And when I called it back, it was Strong Memorial Hospital. All they could tell me was that Kade was involved in an accident. They wouldn't go past that. They were running a number of tests continuously, trying to get response, but all the tests were coming back negative. The 10th was the day of the actual accident. And on the 11th, we had to make the decision to turn the machines off. Yeah. Cade's son Noah is now 2 years old, and we usually have him on weekends, and he's pretty much a handful. We're lucky to have him. We see a lot of Cade's characteristics and traits in him. Yeah. I can see the resemblance with Cade in the eyes. I see it there, and more so I see it in his actions, things that he does that kind of remind me of similar things that Cade would have done. He's already tied with the motorcycles, and I kind of wonder like where he got that from. But yeah, there's Cade inside there, that's for sure. No doubt about that. This was our first year, the first annual memorial ride. People who came in support of Cade, and also the Cade Project. Patriot Guard was heavily involved. We followed the same route that Cade took the day of the accident. We traveled down Route 64 north to Canfield Road. Initially, when I thought about doing this, it was just basically to celebrate Cade's life and pretty simply a memorial ride. It wasn't going to be any more than maybe 5 people doing this. And as it got discussed further and further, it kind of developed some steam behind it, and it turned into about 100 people showing up, celebrating Cade's life, supporting the Cade Project, and also motorcycle awareness.